Hey everybody, HP here, Healthy Prepper. I wanted to show you some seeds that I was very fortunate enough to come across at a yard sale of all places. This was last year. Excuse me, pup. Help. And this wonderful gentleman had this big basket of seeds for sale, and I think he had 10 or 12 packs for $1, and I was so excited. Little did he know he had a prepper in his midst, and I'm thinking, how many packs of 10 are in this big basket? So I said, it looked like about 10 to me, about 100 packs of seeds or so. So I said, well, would you take $10 for the whole thing? And he said, nope, absolutely not, ma'am. Everybody's been asking me that all day, and you got to count them out. If you want them, you can count them out and you can buy them, but there's no bulk buying here. You can't buy the whole lot. I thought, well, okay, I'm easygoing. I will abide by his rules at his garage sale. So I picked out a bunch that I thought I would like, and gosh, he had everything under the sun. I tried to get a good variety, but there's everything from peppers and tomatoes and pumpkins and cucumbers, watermelon, cabbage, cantaloupe. I mean, you can see the pictures. But so I'm getting more excited as I'm picking these, pulling them out. So I bought as many as I could pick up that day. And the next weekend, I just happened to be back over in that area, and lo and behold, he was out there again, and he had his basket of seeds. So this time, I was a little more determined, and I thought, I'm going to make their bulk offer. See if he's been 2 weekends in a row. He's got to be ready to unload these pups. Well, nope. Yours truly had the joy of counting out our packs again. And so not only, this was my first weekend's haul, this amount here, which I thought were pretty good. But then the next weekend, and plus some extras I haven't even organized yet, the weekend after that, I got all these as well. So I pretty much cleared them out. Probably had a few other competitors in between, but overall it was a very good haul. These up here at the top that I have vacuum sealed, wanted to get your take on this.
Tomorrow can only be better with Wendy's breakfast. Win with a breakfast Baconator. Honey butter chicken.
How's it going, everybody? Today I'm going to go over some of my food preps, not all, just some, and I'm going to go down the line and show you some products. It's just basically stuff I eat every day, and that's what you guys should be stocking. If anything ever does happen, you don't want to go through a major diet change. You want to be eating the same stuff you ate yesterday, the day before, a week ago, a month ago, the same stuff. Stuff that's pleasurable to your taste buds, basically. You don't want to have diarrhea or constipation if something's going down. I mean, it doesn't have to be like an economic collapse. It could be like you losing your job or something. You don't want to have to deal with the other stresses on your body. So before we get started with me going down the line and show you different products, I want to give 2 shout outs, and I want you guys to check these guys out. The first one you already know is Parlusk, but he started another channel called Parlusk 1791. For those of you who don't know what that date means, look it up. And the next guy is Afro Prepper. If you guys haven't checked out his videos, he's an excellent guy when it comes to prepping and all around knowledge. So bam, let's get this started. I'll start up here. You can see I have some just popcorn, some dehydrated apples, protein bars, some extra little things, tea. In these drawers I keep all sorts of mixed drinks. Those little things you put in bottles or whatever. Some Kool-Aid, some more drinks, some gum. That drawer's full of tea. I've got some more mixed drinks here. Then I got some salt and pepper, just some extras. I have more upstairs in my spices. This is basically like overflow area. I keep different condiments from different restaurants. More gum, some pink lemonade. Well, I guess I'll go to the top shelf. And I know I stock a lot of junk food, but I work out. It's cool. I got some puddings, some vanilla wafers, cheese nips, peppermint candy. Peppermint candy is great for you if you have an upset stomach, so don't discount it because it's candy. I've got some crackers up here, some easy cheese, some moon pies. This is some of my extra Mountain House. I've moved it to another room, just haven't got to these. Some number 10 cans and pouches, some Oreos. Here we go over here to some yakisoba meals. If you haven't tried these, they're great. They taste awesome. Got some teriyaki and some chicken. I got some chow mein shrimp there, more yakisoba. And then we get to my mountain of ramen noodles. Every flavor and type you can think of is on this shelf. I think I have every flavor doubled up. I don't know how many cases, but a lot, all the way to the ground from the roof. You can see I had different condiments here. I usually keep condiments upstairs in a different room, but this just kind of keeps them in a better place for me right now. Some Hidden Valley, some A1, some Country Bob's barbecue sauce. Here's everybody's favorite, the chip rack. Yes, I do have a chip rack, don't hate. It really is awesome. It keeps things organized. I like to put on different flavors of chips. And no, I don't eat these with every meal. But sometimes I have people come over, and if they have their kids or whatever, I give them some chips. Or if we want to grab something on the go, pack a lunch, it's excellent. Pretty cool. I suggest everyone get one. I also keep some extra chips up there. Let's get to some canned meats. I have plenty of canned meats. Really important to have protein. Oh, and I do stock protein powder upstairs. Anyway, I got some ham here, turkey breast, a bunch of canned chicken breast, that whole row is tuna and crab meat, some salmon. I think I got sardines back here, sorry about the light. Some Spam behind that. Got some cream of mushroom and cream of chicken. More turkey breast, some tomato soup. Chicken noodle, that's Progresso. Progressive, I don't forget what it is. Some Hormel meals. More chicken noodle soup by Campbell's. Many different types of chunky soup. Chunky soup actually has a good balance for your diet. It'll keep you alive if you eat some of these cans a day. I've got some quick cups, Chef Boyardee, lasagna, spaghetti and meatballs, ravioli. More Campbell's vegetable beef, condensed. I've got ravioli, a couple cases of that. A bunch of SpaghettiOs. I have two fridges here, I'm not going to open them up. Basically the top one has condiments and jelly and some pop. The bottom one's full of like energy drinks and more pop, I think. Get to this next shelf here. We've got a bunch of vegetables. I've got corn here. Excellent stuff. Tomato sauce. There's some cream corn. I've got some chili. I've got beans down here. I hate beans, by the way. Those are for other people. I've got a bunch of jalapenos. Bunch of diced tomato. I've got tropical sliced mangoes, mandarin oranges, blueberries, peach slices. I've got applesauce back there, fruit cups, green beans, olives, all sorts of things. Down here I keep basically cat and dog and ferret treats. And then below I have rice that I haven't put away. Then I have mustard back here, and behind that a bunch of pickles. I got more behind me. Up here I have a bunch of breakfast foods, cereal. Live cereal is my favorite, so I have a lot. I have some oatmeal. I can't show how far back that goes, but there's a couple cans of oatmeal back there. A bunch of individually wrapped cereals. These are the best for like rationing your food. I've noticed I don't waste as much stuff once I got these separated into little bags like that. Got a bunch of granola bars, bunch of Pringles, Pop-Tarts, extra chips, and I think that basically covers this for this room. But yeah, you can pack a lot into these little rooms. I do have more food preps. I'll probably share them in another video. A long time ago I was going to show you my rice and wheat buckets and stuff like that, but once you've seen one bucket, you've seen them all, so I don't want to show you that room packed high with things just sitting there. So remember to check out Afro Prepper and Parla 1791. I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember, this is just short-term food preps. I do have a lot more than this. I hope you guys enjoyed. Rate, comment, subscribe. Thanks so much for the support, and I'll talk to you guys later.
Today I'd like to tell you a little bit about our food storage. My husband and I have been prepping for about 15 months, and we live in a small house, 2-bedroom house with a small kitchen and no pantry. We have no kids or anything, so we're just prepping for the two of us primarily. And we decided we do not have enough space in that kitchen to put back as much food and other supplies as we would like. So we decided to go ahead and take the spare bedroom closet and turn that into a secondary pantry for putting back food and other supplies. So that this is what we've put together. And I've just reorganized it because we just added quite a bit more in the last couple of weeks. So I'm going to give you a tour of what we have in there right now. Okay, starting up on the top, we've got fruit. Up on top is napkins. We've got some plastic cups, and then we've got hamburger helper, potatoes, some Velveeta cheesy skillets, and on top of that, some pitted ripe olives. We've got crackers, Fiber One bars, French fried onions up there. Those are nice to add to vegetables, casseroles, or even cream soups, so on and so forth. And then over on this side, this entire half of the top shelf is pasta, except for that bag of croutons up there. And we stock quite a bit of pasta because we don't stock a lot of flour and we don't do a lot of baking, but pasta is an easy source for extending meals, for making meals, and so on and so forth. Easy to make up, easy to do a lot of different things with. So we stock a lot of pasta. And then moving down from that, along this top shelf, we do about 15.
Challenge yourself for her.
Challenge convention.
Challenge your next tour. Challenge your next move. Challenge accepted.
All right, we are here. Michael just put away his his bourbon barrel, and I figured we should do a wine cellar tour as well. I don't know if he wants to share a whole bunch, but it's pretty darn cool. So, you want to give us a quick tour?
Yeah, sure. When we moved into this house, I had a small collection of wine, and this cellar holds a lot more than I'll ever collect. It holds about 800 bottles, but. Anyhow, there's some pretty cool wine in here if you know anything about wine.
Yeah, and you always store it at 55, it says up here. Has its own system.
Yes, temperature control.
Yep.
And I granitized the walls to make it look kind of cool and modern, if you will. But yeah, we've got some really good stuff in here that we're aging. I don't know if your people know much about wine, but got some Mouton Rothschild, which is one of the first growths of France. This year was 2001. We've got a couple of those. Penfolds Grange. This was rated 99. This is a 1998, I believe.
Really?
Yeah, rated 99. Bought a couple bottles of that.
I have no idea, but that sounds.
That's from Australia. It's Barossa wine.
That's New World, right? New World wine.
New World.
Yeah. Australia, South Africa.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
United States.
Yep. Australian wine. I go towards the French wines a lot.
So you like the deep oak
Chateau Latour. That's another first growth French wine. Yeah, one of the best wines in the world right there.
Really?
Yep.
So some of these you've had in here for like almost a decade then.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, some of these wines I've had longer than a decade, but I mean, that one I think is I don't even know what year it is. 96?
Oh, yeah. So I was 6.
Yeah, so those wines will hold for 30, 40 years.
Yeah.
They're just a collection. I keep it French, Italian, got some Brunellos. Here's a beautiful
Oh, that's a special.
That's a Magnum. It's a bigger bottle of a reserve Brunello.
So what's a Brunello? I have no idea.
That's actually where we're heading.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in Italy, it's a Sangiovese wine.
Yeah.
That's the grape.
So that's a region in Italy, and you're actually going to visit?
Yes. Yeah, we're going to do some tours.
Nice.
There, and
very cool.
Anyhow,
just want to kind of show you guys just really quick the setup. You got some upper shelf stuff up there. What's that?
Some of the better wines that I've had over the years. Special wines.
Very cool. Awesome. And 55 degrees is what you recommend, right?
In fact, this is your mom and I's first date.
Really?
Not that one. This one. Right here.
First date.
Yep.
And you saved. Oh, that's great.
Yeah. Saved the bottle. Yep.
Very cool.
Nope.
Alrighty, guys. Well, that's it. I just wanted to show you kind of a quick rundown. Obviously, we can't do all the bottles, but pretty cool stuff. Thank you for showing, Michael.
Mm-hmm.
Shalawamakiyam, Wa'akwathiam, Kalhalayam, Wahatha Pa'avatla, Abanawa Yahweh, Bahashem Shel, Malaki Hawashai, Bahashem Shalha, Bakakwadash, Laiwalam Yam, Wa Adayam. All praises and the glory to our Father Yahweh, in the name of King Yahushai, in the name of the Holy Spirit forever and always. Much love to all the real brothers and real sisters out there that are looking forward to the kingdom of heaven, looking forward to salvation, and also looking forward to the destruction of America, which is very soon to come. The day of our salvation is nearer than what we believe, and it's going to happen in our lifetime. Yahushai's return will happen in our lifetime. Much love to all the real brothers out there that are helping seal the 144,000, the house of David, Ha Bayat Shao Dawada, and we pray to be part of that number. Yahweh Rat is our Lord willing. Much love to the helpers and friends of the prophets, of the men and women that are gonna be part of the 144,000 and the 1/3. Much love to the 1/3 Israelites scattered all around the earth, the great multitude that scatter amongst the heathen nations, and even look just like all these other heathen nations where they have been scattered too, and do not have the typical Israelite appearance, but they still go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the holy, royal, chosen seed line, who the kingdom of heaven, salvation, the covenants, promises, blessings, and everlasting life is only for. And much love to the 1/3 women and children that are also going to receive salvation through a man of the 144,000. Yes, so let's get right into it. And this video is titled, We Will Have More Than Enough. We will have more than enough. When it comes to Jacob's Trouble, all your favorite foods, all your favorite meats, all your favorite treats, all your favorite drinks, all your favorite types of women, when all hell breaks loose, you're gonna have all that. The men of the Lord will be the new rich in these last days. That's why we're gonna be more precious than fine gold. Because what's real money? Gold and silver. So guess what? We're gonna be even more precious than that. So we're gonna be the number one thing. Everybody's gonna come to us for comfort, help, answers, stability. Everybody's gonna want to be cool with the man of the 144,000. A man of the 144,000 is gonna be so valuable in these last days that if a person even knows if a man or a woman even knows a man of the 144,000, just that specific person knowing a man of the 144,000, that person's also gonna get fame, because that's how important a man of the 144,000 is going to be. Because if somebody goes, oh shit, I know a man of the 144,000. People are gonna be like, oh shit, where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at? Can he protect us? He got food for us? And if a woman says that she knows a man of the 144,000 and a bunch of other women hear it, they'll be like, oh shit, can we share him? Can we marry him? Can he take our reproach away? That's how it's gonna be very soon. Like, you ever just talk to someone and you be like, oh, like say if you met a celebrity and you'd be like, oh, I met Justin Bieber, or I met Lil Wayne, or I met LL Cool J, anybody, any celebrity. And then people be like, oh shit, you know him. It's like, yeah. People be like, oh shit, you know him? And then they go bragging to everybody else how you know that person. Well, guess what? That's how it's gonna be. For real, that's how it's gonna be very soon. We're gonna be the ultimate superstars and celebrities. Yahweh Hashem Yeshua is gonna really hook us up. We're going from nothing to something. We're going from rags to riches in the blink of an eye. For real, Yahweh Hashem Yeshua, he's raising us up really fast. For us to be at the bottom right now with nothing, and then for us to have so much power in such a short amount of time, to where millions of women want us to take away their reproach, and they're gonna say to us, we'll buy our own bread, we'll wear our own clothes, just let us be called by your name to take away our reproach. To where women just shut the fuck up in the snap of a finger and just want to share you out of nowhere, when women have all this power right now, and it's not even in their mind when it comes to sharing a man. So just imagine how much power we're gonna have in that short amount of time. And that's how it's gonna be. Yahweh Hashem Yeshua can do that. He's raised us up before with that power, and he's about to do it again. But this time the power's staying. This time we ain't never falling back down, and we ain't never having no bitches or no devils or no heathens ever rule over us ever again. Yep, like how it says in Jeremiah. It says the Lord Yahweh will create a new thing in the earth. Yeah, that new thing is having women rule over men. But guess what? That ain't never happening again. This is all a punishment, but now the rightful order's coming back. And now let's go to Sirach chapter 11. And we'll begin at 21. It says, marvel not at the works of sinners, but trust in the Lord Yahweh, and abide in thy labor. For it is an easy thing in the sight of Yahweh on the sudden to make a poor man rich. It's an easy thing for Yahweh by Hashem Yahshua to make a poor man rich. And guess what? We're all at the bottom right now. Even though some of us may be doing a little bit better than others financially, but when it comes to status, none of us are rich. None of us are like high middle class, making a ton of money. But guess what? Very soon we're about to be doing better than all of them. When it comes to all these 100,000aires, millionaires, billionaires, trillionaires, we're about to be doing better than all of them. Because Yahweh, he's translating all the wealth to us. So when it comes to prepping, we don't got to worry about that. Yahweh and Yahweh Shai and the holy angels, they're doing all the prepping for us. They already have all these devils and doomsday preppers getting all this stuff for us. So we don't got to do nothing. All we got to do is just pray. Yeah, watch the videos of these preppers and just thank them and watch with a smile. You know why? Because that's all ours. Whenever you watch these prepper videos and you see all their food supplies and they're showing off thinking that they're all ill, like they're gonna ride out Jacob's trouble and be all comfortable, hell no, that's for us. So whenever you see these videos, smile. Because just remember that that's all your food. That food's for you, your wives, and all your children. Yup. So we're gonna be all set. It's an easy thing for Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai to make a poor man rich. And that's all Yahweh gotta do is snap his finger. For real, that's how it's going down. For real, so remember, we're gonna have more than enough when that time comes. More than enough. For real. So now, let's go to... Let's go to Psalms. Let's go to Psalms chapter 37. And I'll begin at... Actually, no, I'm gonna hold off on Psalms 37. I want to get a different one in Psalms first. I'm gonna go to Psalms chapter 33. I'll begin at Psalms chapter 33 and 12. It says, "Blessed is the nation whose God is the Lord Yahweh, and the people whom he hath chosen for his own inheritance." Yes, so there's only one chosen nation, which is us. And even out of that chosen nation, the majority of that chosen nation are gonna die. Yeah, because 2/3 are gonna be wiped out. But there's only gonna be a remnant left. And who's the remnant? The 144,000 men and the 1/3 women and children. And we pray to be part of that number, so guess what? We're blessed. Because even though 2/3 are Israelites, but they don't care about salvation, they're not worried about being saved or having Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahshua's mercy, but we are. So guess what? We're blessed. Because we know that we have a power that we can rely on. But all these heathens, they rely on inanimate objects. They rely on things that can't even breathe, see, talk, answer praise, or nothing. So when our hell breaks loose, they're stranded. And 2/3, they're just as in a bad as position as the heathens are. Because 2/3 are heathens. Yes, so 2/3 are cursed because they don't trust in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Yes, so that's why in a way we should thank 2/3, because in a way they make it easier for us. Because Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai only designed salvation for a small remnant, so it's like spiritual musical chairs. So since they don't want it, guess what? Oh, we'll take it. Because not everybody can get a seat. But since they don't want it, they make it that much more easier for us to get it. Yeah, so 2/3 good. If they want to be stupid, let them. Because when it comes to all the blessings, we'll take it. When it comes to having a throne, having a crown in our head, having a scepter in our hand, we'll take it. When it comes time to having all the beautiful women we want, shit, we'll definitely take that. And we're gonna have it all. Yeah, so all we gotta do is keep doing what we're doing. Yeah, when it comes to these other people, let them keep storing up these goods. Because all they're doing is making sure that we're gonna eat more when that time comes. So never think, oh shit, I gotta prep or I gotta buy this. Hell no. Let Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai get everything for us. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai don't need money to get everything for us. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, he's the one that created everything. So guess what? Let Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai do it all for us. Like how it says in Romans the 8th chapter. It says how Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai freely gives us all things. For real. So we just gotta know that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai got us. For real. As long as we keep fearing Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai and just doing the work, we're gonna be good. For real, because Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, he blesses those that fear him. And this is Psalms chapter 31 and 19. It says, "Oh, how great is thy goodness, which thou hast laid up for them that fear thee, which thou hast wrought for them that trust in thee before the sons of men." Yeah, so it says, how great is thy goodness for them that fear thee. Yeah, only the remnant of Israel fears Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. So since we fear Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, we're going to be taken care of. Because by us fearing Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, he's not going to let these calamities come upon us. And this is Psalms chapter 33 and 18. "Behold, the eye of the Lord Yahweh is upon them that fear him, upon them that hope in his mercy, to deliver their soul from death and to keep them alive in famine." Yeah, so guess what? Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is going to keep us alive in famine, and he's going to give us abundance. When it comes to Jacob's trouble, we're not just going to barely get by. Hell no, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is going to give us abundance. When that time comes, we're going to have more than enough. For real. Because that's one of the main things that's always on our mind, is having food when our hell breaks loose. But guess what? We don't got to worry about that. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, he told us not to even think about things like that. Because guess what? He already got it taken care of. We're eating now, so why wouldn't we eat later? And this is 2nd Ezra chapter 14 and 4. My bad. 2nd Ezra 14 and 14. "Let go from thee mortal thoughts. Cast away the burdens of man. Put off now the weak nature. And set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee. And haste thee to flee from these times." Yeah, so when it comes to our mortal thoughts, like what's going to happen tomorrow, how we're going to eat when our hell breaks loose, where we're going to run to, How you gonna get to your family? It's already taken care of. And guess what? A lot of the scenarios that we imagine in our mind actually never even happens anyways. So that's why we can't let our mind get the best of us, because a lot of things in our mind we end up making up ourselves just out of fears, insecurities, worries, and boom, guess what? It never even happens. Yeah, so that's why we gotta spend all of our energy trusting in Yahweh B'Shem Yashai and use none of our energy worrying. Because worrying, it just puts a toll on your spirit. It just drags you down. We just gotta use all of our energy knowing that everything's gonna be all good. The same way it has been and the same way that it always will be. For real. Try to make sure it's still recording, because sometimes it be shutting up by itself. So let's get right back to it. Yep, so it said cast away our thoughts, so we can't let our minds trouble us. And let's get that out of John. Let's go to John the 14th chapter. One of my favorite scriptures. John chapter 14 and 1. Let not your heart be troubled. Ye believe in Yahweh, believe also in me. Yeah, so guess what? Yahweh Shah said, the same way you believe in the Heavenly Father Yahweh, believe also in Him. Because guess what? Yahweh Shah is the mediator, and He's the one that's going to grant us salvation. So guess what? We already know that we're taken care of. And that's why it says, fear not 365 times in the scriptures. Fear not, representing to always trust in Yahweh B'Shem Yashai, not to fear, every day of the year. For real. So guess what? When all hell breaks loose, we're going to be flourishing. We're going to be the new rich. We're going to have plenty of food. We're going to have plenty of toilet paper, plenty of soap. We're going to have everything we need to be clean, comfortable, healthy, take care of ourselves, have good hygiene. We're going to have all that stuff. For real. Yahweh B'Shem Yashai is going to make a fool of everybody else, but we're going to be shining. We're going to be the new celebrities. We're going to be the ones that get all the respect and who everyone comes for answers and everything. That's how it's going to be very soon. And it's happening already on a small level, and it's going to happen even more very soon. And this is Psalm chapter 92 and 12. The righteous shall flourish like the palm tree. Oh, hold on real quick. Hold on. Alright, there we go. Right back to it. It's had a little disturbance real quick, but everything's all good. Alright, so let me read Psalms chapter 92 and 12 again. I gotta keep it a little quiet. So Psalms chapter 92 and 12. It says, the righteous shall flourish like the palm tree. He shall grow like the cedar in Lebanon. Yes, so it said how the righteous shall flourish. So guess what? As everyone else is doing bad, when everybody else loses everything, when our hell breaks loose, we're going to be the ones that are the new high class. We're going to be the ones shining. We're going to be the new rich. But for everyone else, they're going to be cut off. And that's exactly why Yahweh B'Shem Yashai said, I believe it's in Psalms the 37th chapter, where it said how the wicked shall be cut off. Yeah, let me get that scripture too. Yeah, so it may look like they're doing good now because they still have a little bit of their power left, but they're not doing good. They're about to lose the rest of what they do got. Yep, and when they do lose everything, they're gonna fall hard. But for us, we're gonna be rejoicing. We're gonna have everything. And this is Psalms chapter 37 and Psalms chapter 37 and 8. It says, cease from anger and forsake wrath. Fret not thyself in any wise to do evil. For evildoers shall be cut off, but those that wait upon Yahweh, they shall inherit the earth. Yes, so Yahweh B'Shem Yashai, He's going to cut off 2/3. 2/3 are going to be destroyed. These devils are going to be destroyed. And these heathens are all going to be destroyed. A lot of them are going to starve to death. They're going to be eating their own family members, eating their own children, eating their siblings, resorting to cannibalism, drinking their own blood. It's about to get nasty out here. Eating their own shit. Jacob's trouble is going to get very nasty. But guess what? We don't got to worry about that because we're going to be protected. But for all the others, they're done for. Yahweh B'Shem Yashai ain't worried about them. He's only worried about His elect. Because all these people, they heard the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, but they thought it was a joke and they didn't take heed. 2/3 thought it was a joke. Yeah, so guess what? 2/3, they're gonna suffer the same exact way that these heathens do. They're all gonna be up in this nuclear fire together. And now, let's go to Ezekiel chapter 2. Let's go to Ezekiel chapter 2. And let's see. Ezekiel chapter 2 and 5. And they, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are a rebellious house, yet shall know that there hath been a prophet among them. Yes, so guess what? The time is coming where our people, they're going to see that we were right about everything that we were talking about. They're going to see that all these prophecies were true. They're going to see that none of this was a joke. They're going to truly see that Esau's the devil, that Esau's the enemy. And when Esau really shows his horns, when he brings in martial law, and when Esau cuts off the food supply, and when Esau really forces the vaccination and the chip, that's when our people are really going to see. And they're going to want to get right, and they're going to want to be cool with us, and they're going to want to be surrounded by us then. But now it's going to be too late for all that. Because everything's a damn joke with our people. But guess what? Yahweh Shemeshah, he's about to make all the joking stop. When all hell breaks loose, we're going to be the ones laughing, because Yahweh Hashem Yahushua said, how at destruction and famine thou shalt laugh. Yeah, so we're going to be laughing very soon. We're going to be laughing even more than what we already are. For real. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is turning all this around. For real. Once we have abundance, we're going to be the ones laughing. Everyone else is going to be done with. But for us, we're going to be all set. For real. Because we know that Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is our strong tower. And we know that Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is our rock. So guess what? All of our needs are going to be met. And let's get that too. Let's go to Philippians chapter 4, verse 19. But my God shall supply all your need according to his riches and glory by Yahushua Mashiach. Yup. Now unto Yahweh and our Father be glory forever and ever. Amen. Yeah, so guess what? Yo, Yahweh Shemeshai got us. For real. When all hell breaks loose, we're going to have all the bunkers we need. You're going to have all the food you need, all the clothes. Yahweh Shemeshai is going to have us all hooked up. For real. Yep, and guess what? We're going to be having wine too. A lot of these bunkers have wine. They have the wine cellars. A lot of these mansions. A lot of these rich Edomites. Yo, and you heard what that devil said in that video at the end when he was talking about the wine cellar? He said he says he has at least 800 bottles. Can you imagine drinking all that? And that's how it's going to be. Yo, and imagine you and a bunch of your wives during Jacob's trouble in Isaiah 4 and 1. Imagine y'all come across an abandoned mansion and y'all are searching around the house, and then one of your wife pulls you by the hand and she drags you and she goes, look what I found. And then she tells you to close your eyes, and then she pulls you into the room, and then boom, it's a wine cellar just like that. Yo, that's going to be happening too. Yep, and then she's going to give you that seductive, sexy look, because she's going to be like, oh shit. So not only is he going to take away my reproach, but we got some wine too. For real, it's going to be beautiful. Yahweh Shemeshah, he has a lot on the way for us. He has a lot on the way. For real. So that's why we don't got to worry. Because Yahweh Shemeshah, he's going to make sure that we have plenty of everything. And now, let me go to... I'm going to go to 2nd Ezra's chapter 16, and let me go to verse 73. So 2nd Ezra's chapter 16 and 73. It says, then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire. Yeah, so when everyone sees us shining and that we got the abundance and that we have the substance and everything and that we're comfortable and that we're clean and that we're not all shaken up and going all crazy and hysterical like everybody else, they're going to know that we're special and chosen. Because only those that have the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai are going to get through this, which is the 144,000 men and the 1/3 women and children that are going to get saved through a man of the Lord. So people are going to see that we're the chosen. There's going to be a clear distinction of who's of the 144,000 and 1/3 and who isn't. It's going to be easy. So when that time comes, everyone's going to be sweating us. For real. Yeah, so we got to know that when it comes to all your favorite foods and drinks and everything that you want to eat, Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, he's already going to give that to you. And Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, he's going to exceed your expectations too. You're going to have way more than what you even prayed for. Yep, and this is Psalms chapter 37 and 4. It says, "Delight thyself also in Yahweh, and he shall give thee the desires of thine heart." Yep, so right there. Yahweh Hashem Yahshai said that he will give us the desires of our heart. All we got to do is delight in him and do his work and keep doing what he commands. And guess what? We're going to have everything. And that even applies to the things that not only will we have in the kingdom, but what we have on this side before the kingdom. We want that spiritual power. We want food. We want to be safe. We want comfort. We want to have multiple wives and all the beautiful women we want. And guess what? Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, he's about to give us all of that. For real. For real, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is with us. And I think that was it. I think there's maybe one more scripture I want to get. Let me see real quick. I might get one more. Let me go to Psalms chapter 120 and 1. "In my distress I cried unto the Lord Yahweh, and he heard me. Deliver my soul, O Lord Yahweh, from lying lips, and from a deceitful tongue." Yeah, so the main point was verse 1 where it said, "In my distress I cried unto Yahweh, and he heard me." So King David said that he cried unto Yahweh when he was in trouble, and Yahweh Hashem Yahushai heard him. So us being of the house of David, Yahweh Ratazawiyah, Yahweh willing, then guess what? That means that Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, he's hearing our cries, and he's hearing what we're going through. Whenever we sigh and cry and pray about something, guess what? Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, he's hearing our cries and our prayers, and he's delivering us. We're always going to get delivered out of trouble, and everything's going to be all good. For real. So when it comes to wine, remember, we're going to have all that very soon. Yep, and let me get the food. Where's it at? Yep, when it comes to having all this delicious food, that's all for us right there. All the fruit, veggies, beans, beef jerky, bread, wine, chocolate, all the meat you want, you're gonna have all that. All that's yours. Yeah, so just remember, we're gonna have abundance, we're gonna have more than enough, we're gonna be the new rich. For real. So just remember, everything's gonna be all good. I know this video wasn't as long as my other ones usually, but Yahweh Ratazah, the next one will be way longer. I hope that all this was edifying, faith boosting, and spiritually uplifting. Shalom, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua Barakatah.